Tonight on the FearFishing Experiment, we got special guest, the Polish Prince, big news on Daiwa night at East Hill Outdoors, and Sean McCall kick my butt walleye and pike fishing. This and so much more tonight on the FearFishing Experiment. Who doesn't like to come home and get fishing stuff in the mail? The RLM Elite Box from Simple Fishing is just that, a bi-monthly subscription order with the most hard baits. They have a pike box, bass, walleye, and a multi-species box. Your RLM Elite Box comes in the mail every second month, and it is jam-packed full of the best lures in fishing. Doesn't get more exciting than coming home and finding your subscription box jam-packed with all the baits you need to catch fish. All you got to do to get your own, go to simplefishing.ca. Use discount code FearFishing and you'll save $10 on your first box. I promise it's going to help you catch more and bigger fish. That's Simple Fishing. Discount code FearFishing.
Mike Carnegie isn't only part of the FearFishing family and an angler. He's a financial advisor with Northstone Wealth. Mike wants to help you plan for your future. He wants to set your retirement up for you can spend as much time on the water and with your family as possible. But the time to set it up is now. You start pre-fishing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for that big tournament on the weekend. Financial planning is exactly the same. Give Mike a call at 905-925-0663. Not only would Mike like to help you out with your financial future, but new clients get their very own RLM Elite Box. Call Mike at 905-925-0663 today. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the world of FearFishing.
Woo.
It's an exciting day.
It is.
Before we do any camera changes or anything fancy like that, we got a special guest tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Royalty's in the house.
We got royalty in the house.
Goodness.
Before we get into...
I'm just shaking right now.
I know. I'm a little nervous, too.
I get to sit closest to him.
This is the closest...
You guys are almost hugging over there. Yeah.
This is the closest I'll ever get to playing in front of the Queen like the Beatles. Right? I feel right now like Paul McCartney up there playing Yesterday by himself.
This may be bigger than the Beatles.
It may be bigger than the Beatles.
I think it is.
First,
it is to us.
Chris, the Polish Prince, is in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, not much.
You made your official fishing debut on the vlog this week.
No, that was last week. No, I don't even.
Last
remember
week.
now.
It's all blended since the last show.
You can tell the guys that work for a living, hey?
Yeah.
You know exactly when last week was.
Yeah, nothing.
7 long
all
days ago.
blended together.
I'm with you, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
We got people. Sean and Amber are on the social media, the YouTube and the Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook and you go over and subscribe, I think we only need like 18 subscribers for 3,000.
Let's do that tonight.
Yeah, let's do it during the show.
Yeah. That would be a
It may
milestone.
take us 24 hours, but this is like the
Marathon.
telethon. You know,
Oh, yeah, I remember
Jerry
those.
Lewis?
Yeah.
God rest his soul. Is he dead?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be dead. He was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
TV in the 30s.
Yeah.
So subscribe, like, share this on Facebook right now.
Sorry.
McCall is wrecking our new centerpiece for the night.
Sorry.
So get on that, share, like, get your questions in. We will answer them. Let's do some new questions. I don't know, freshen it up. Whoever's got the let's see who's got the most interesting question.
Ooh.
Let's do that.
Is that worth something?
We could probably give something away on the next show.
The next show. So this is a warm-up.
Whoever has the most interesting question.
You might want to wait till
Listen.
next week to tell us.
Whoever has the most interesting question, I'll load the Polish Prince up in my truck. I'll deliver him to your house. You can have them.
He washes
Free.
cars.
Anyway, we're all in the house. Woody, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you're back there by yourself tonight.
Monkey Man by myself.
That's a sweet shirt you got on.
Thanks.
I really dig that.
Yeah, I do. I noticed it right away.
What are the odds we can all get one?
You got to talk to Andre Lauren.
Okay. I will Instagram him.
Yeah.
Does
I
it
heard
come?
he-
Does it come in a hoodie?
Actually, he told me this Thursday he's got a new shipment of special goodies for us.
Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Yeah.
Like when you say us, you mean me, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's me.
Yeah.
You said-
Everything's a triple XL.
Yeah, exactly. Amber really wearing it like a
Amber's
dress.
getting a nightie.
Now, speaking of Amber and nighties, you picked up some new clothes this week, some juicies. We did like a little fashion show.
No.
Let's talk about this. Yeah.
What's Juicy's? Those track pants?
Yeah.
It's some kind of like Jennifer Lopez kind of deal, is it not?
Well, yeah.
Is it Jennifer Lopez? Is that her company?
No.
No, Juicy Couture.
oh, really?
Oh, it's French.
So Amber,
Should we be speaking French with a Polish guy here? Is that politically correct?
Amber shows up with all these dresses, and she's like,
They're-
"I'm gonna
Dresses?
well, they're not dresses. Let me get into the story. So they're kind of like onesie, kind of like a t-shirt, but it's like it's a dress. So Amber's like, I'm gonna try it on, and you're gonna let me know what you think, right? So I'm watching TV. Right, got feet up
Yeah.
on the couch. Me and the chili dog are relaxing. Amber's trying these on, and I really liked them. But Amber wanted to wear tights under them, and I thought, no, you should go with them. Show some leg.
They barely cover my rear end.
They're good though.
Go put one on.
Why? I can't believe you didn't wear one. So there was a couple of them that were like sparkly and had some like bedazzle on them, and I really liked those. But Amber didn't think those were her style.
On her or on you?
Did you think because this didn't make the whiteboard, we weren't going to talk about it?
Right.
Poor Amber.
Exactly.
It was a good night.
Where's the
rough night.
Instagram story there?
Yeah.
I'm getting
It was really
to that.
good.
I'm
So-
working on it.
Have you worn any of them yet in public?
No, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to.
Don't you decide before you buy them?
I didn't buy them. They were given to me.
Yeah. Okay.
They're awesome.
Here, wear these now.
No, not by Ian. They were given one of my clients.
Oh yeah.
One
Nice.
of my clients
I don't buy
Sugar
gifts.
daddy.
had a bunch.
No.
Or
I-
sugar
I
daddy.
buy like us fishing rods and stuff like that. I got us a boat
Right.
All right.
and a truck and a bow. You know, last year I got us a ground blind.
Yeah, it's great.
Things are good.
Love
That
it.
sounds like I'm still hearing about the time that I got Joan GoPro accessories. For
Really?
I think it was Mother's Day.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. She wasn't too happy.
That's a great gift.
Yeah.
She goes, I don't even have a GoPro. You do. I was like,
Still a
it's
great
the
gift.
family's GoPro.
Here's
babe.
a question I want to ask
Yeah.
the audience. What is the best Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday present that you think you bought, but you really didn't? throw those out in the IM board and we'll read
What?
some of those.
That was a little confusing to
No,
me too,
like-
and
yeah,
I'm
like,
kind of I'm
you know,
SMRT.
I'm sure when Mark was at the Best Buy and he was like, "Oh my God, a chest mount, a couple add-on accessories."
Well, we were going away, right?
He
We were
thought
going away. I
that-
thought it would be
he
good.
probably thought that he had purchased the greatest gift of all time, and I can just imagine Joan's face when she opened that.
Right?
Right? So, what is that present you thought that you really nailed for your wife or husband? Right? I know a guy who bought his wife a bowling ball with his name on it. Not a true, honest to God story. Because he had one, but he wanted the second
That's a
one.
TV show.
No, it's
That's
not.
gotta be a TV show.
I worked with the gentleman. I saw the
Wow.
balls.
Wow.
There's no way around that. But let me know what gift you thought you had nailed, and it turns out you were a mile off. If we get some of those comments, read
All
them
right.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
And as always, if you got any questions or anything.
I've got lots here.
Okay, let's do a couple questions. We can't do like
This
an hour
one's
and a half
quick
of
one.
questions.
Top
Let's do it.
bait to flip on a bed.
I don't know. You know what? So we all went on the big Lake Fork adventure.
Yeah.
That's the only time we'd ever get to flip beds.
On a bed.
Or Lake Ontario opening day. I did a couple tournaments opening day, and they're on the beds.
And flipping beds down there, like
Way different.
those fish are extremely pressured.
Yes.
Do you think that they're hard to catch because their eyes are closed?
Mark.
They're
What
in
was
bed, dude. What's the chance that?
Wow.
Next.
My suggestion, and anytime I've done bed fishing for smallmouth or largemouth, my suggestion would be use something that you can really see. I really like using like white drop shot baits for smallies, just because as soon as the white stands out in so many different stains of water, that as soon as that white bait's gone, set the hook. That's
Yeah.
my suggestion.
Yeah.
Even when I was at Lake Fork.
We don't really get to do it here.
No,
so,
when
yeah.
I was at Lake Fork, I caught a bunch of fish just flipping a white craw.
Yeah.
Right? And only because I could really see it. And as soon as I saw that it was gone, because it stands out so well, he's got it. Because that's the tricky part about bed fishing, right? Especially smallmouth.
Do you think a
I've seen-
smaller bait would be key? Would you go something
No,
smaller
but
than you would
it
normally
depends on
throw?
the fish. I think when it comes to bed fishing. So I've seen smallmouth on Lake Ontario in 20 feet of water. You drop it right on their bed. They swim over and they will grab the tail and swim off with it and drop it. And they never have that hook in their mouth. But if you're using like a really, color that you can really see, you know that he's only got quarter of the bait. He's only got half the bait. Or he's got all the bait, right? And when it comes to bed fishing, especially when we were doing the fork deal, I noticed that like a fish would pick it up and spit it out in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're like, you got it. Like when
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gone,
yeah.
you need to jam that hook.
They're not really eating. They're just clearing.
Yeah. So here's my question. Bass is going to open up here on June 15th. Do you think our fish are going to be on beds?
I don't
Yes.
think so. I think they'll be just finished.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll bet you there'll be some on bed.
You think
still.
there's... I've never seen on an opening day a largemouth actually on a bed. I've never come across
Well, when we fished this weekend,
There was fish.
They were just starting,
thinking about it.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they were thinking
just
about it.
starting. It hasn't gone into full swing for us.
No.
You were-
Well,
you
bass
were out
season's in
today,
what? 3
I was out
weeks?
today, yeah.
Right? And how many did you see on?
Like actually
I
locked.
thought I probably like 3 or 4 beds I seen, but other than that, they were just cruising around.
Yeah,
Just
they're
starting.
thinking about it, eh?
Yeah,
They're
thinking
not...
about it. Probably
yeah.
another week or so.
Yeah, like we only saw...
It's supposed to get cold again, though, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to.
And we
rain
never
tomorrow.
saw any like nobody's been digging. Like we didn't see some like fresh beds.
No.
We seen where they probably bedded last year, and maybe somebody to give it a
bluegills
little
and shit.
dusted off, or a bluegill had dug it
Yeah.
up. But we never even saw like a bed. So we in how long is bass season? 3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah. They
So-
got to be on bed still.
I think
I'm
they're
not saying
gonna be.
I'm not saying all of them.
Not all of them, but you got to think that they got to go up there. They're gonna, they'll probably do a few days of, the bed's there. But how long till they're locked, like that it's on, like we're doing this? 2 weeks,
Yeah.
right? So
So you're probably still going to be.
we're
seeing
gonna
it.
see some. We may see some buckets on beds,
Yeah.
which means the frog bite's gonna be phenomenal opening day. Because if you throw a frog over a bed and fish in Ontario, that thing's gonna go nuts.
I don't know if I'd go for
Oh,
a
great.
bed.
Now there's not going to be any frogs available. At the
I don't know.
stores.
I don't know if I even bother with going for bed and fish.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I
We fished the first B1, Mark,
Mm-hmm.
on Lake of Two Mountains. Couldn't find a single fish, right? And the year they did the first B1, they opened it up. The Quebec government let them open it up a week early,
Yes.
so you could
Yeah, I remember
pre-fish,
that. Yeah.
right? And couldn't find any fish. Like real tough. We found this giant weed bed with these holes in it. throw a frog over it, pause it, and just the biggest blow up. Made the cut on day 1, good bag on day 2. You know what they were? Beds.
Really, huh?
Beds.
Really?
A big milfoil bed, and you could see the hole 100 yards away. And we would use like a floating frog, reel it, and as soon as you stopped it on that bed, boosh.
Wow.
So on day 2, when we started running out of fish, day 2 we had we had a good limit, but we were like get that 5th fish because we'd hit her so hard day 1. We started going like in. I was actually standing on like the nose of Marley's Lund while he paddled us in, and then I was like, they're all on beds. Like it would be like milfoil and then a
Yep, big
hole
opening, yep.
dug perfectly, and largemouth on bed. So, with that water level up, right? If they're on beds, I've had some incredible opening days where there was all kinds of males guarding fry on, and you'd hit a hole and boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how late this actually was.
Chris Haggerty says the bass here in Vancouver Island is full tilt right now. He says, but the water's really dirty and murky, and that's a good color to stick bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinger.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Dinger.
Yeah.
Dinger.
Dinger.
No, sorry. What's a good color of stick bait to use in good murky water?
So here's what I understand. In murky water, the chartreuses and white will stand out, but I've
the
heard
blacks.
that black,
Yeah, a
stands
darker
out,
color.
right?
A darker color will stand out
Yeah,
just
black.
as well as.
and
a
it
bright
kind of
color.
messes with your head because you
Yeah.
think like a
It's a
chartreuse
shadow,
or a
right?
pink. Yeah, the darker colors.
But the light
really,
doesn't penetrate it. It
That's right.
shows better.
It's hard for you to see your bait,
yes.
but they can see it.
Yeah. Good tip.
Jacob Dwas
Yeah.
is he's fishing the OBN High School Championship.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
July
Nice.
20th to 21st on Rice Lake.
Yep.
He's looking for any advice, and he is on Team High School Hookers.
Nice.
Good name.
Throw dingers.
Good name. That's 2 good names in 2 days.
High school
What's
hookers?
the date of it?
Yesterday,
What's the date?
that was a sweet Instagram name.
July 20th to 21st.
You know what? It's not a good name. Laker 72.
No, 27. Laker 272
Is it 272?
270. That was my race number.
at
my race bikes.
hotmail.com.
272.
Yep.
Hey, did you get any emails?
Hey, you know what? You guys are.
Did you get any emails?
I did get emails.
Guess what? Guess what? Woody's email is Hotmail, right?
You really got Hotmail?
Yeah. That's what the geniuses do.
You sign into MSN chat with that?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ryan Flero says that purple's the last color to appear in the water column.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting fact.
The question was, what comes
Wait.
first, Ryan?
What?
Total.
It's just because it's Ryan. I can say that.
Has anybody seen Mike Ray?
No.
I see him on this.
I see him.
Isn't that beautiful?
If nobody's noticed our centerpiece today, and I can't believe somebody didn't ask why we have a milk carton on it, spinning around here.
Hold on, I'll get to it in a minute.
Yeah, just wait. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Are you ready?
It's never spun so
This
slow.
is really good.
It needs some new batteries.
So anybody who's not watching, explain this, Mark. We got a Mark.
We have a
milk
buddy, my old partner, my old bass partner, and the guy that I fished the Canada-U.S. walleye with. Well, a few years ago, he didn't make plastic, I suppose, eh?
A few years ago?
Years.
Years ago, a couple years ago,
Last year?
last year. I guess
Last year.
last year. It just seems so long ago. When you're my age.
He's been
So, anyways,
missing.
since 2018, and he didn't make the classic. So everybody was just going around saying, "Anybody seen Mike Gray?"
And you know what? I was at the Becker's this week, and I noticed this beautiful milk carton with Mike's picture on it.
Look at it. It's got Mike. You made the milk carton, buddy. Missing Mike Gray. Where is it? Where's the camera? Right there.
Yeah.
There
I
you
can
go,
hold that
buddy.
up. That's epic. If anybody's seen Mike Ray,
I hope he's watching.
call the Durham Regional Police.
Oh my God.
There's no reward.
Where do you guys want to jump in? So you and
Yeah.
Mike fished.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeremy Blenko.
ooh.
Yes.
Not a question, but my daughter Salem has become a big fan. She would like a shout out if you can.
Absolutely.
Salem.
Hi, Salem.
Shout out.
Talking about Jeremy.
Hey.
Yeah, you want
Why
to
don't
do
we
that?
get into that?
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, so Jeremy, he's been following us for a long time. He's like
Super
a
good
super
dude.
fan, right? So he said he texted me or messaged me last week and said I got something coming for you. So I've been holding on to it. He sent us some packages here, all the way from I don't know if his address is on there. I better not say his address, but he lives up
Yeah,
north.
we only
Yeah.
give out Amber's email address.
No, that
And
was,
Mark,
He said,
and Mark's Laker
And Mark-
he said
272
we
at
got to fight over
hotmail.com.
what?
That's Laker272@hotmail.com.
I hope it's not a letter
I
bomb.
hope it's
I
appropriate.
hope it, yeah, I hope it's appropriate too.
Oh, I never thought about that. Wait a second. Letter
It
bomb?
does. This is.
Letter bomb?
A little late.
I've already had a strange day.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you have. All right.
What do you got there,
I
Mark?
want to hear about that strange
Alright.
day.
We got.
Get down here.
In this one, we got.
Oh, no way. I got one.
Crankbaits.
Are those wiggle words? They are.
They are, yeah.
Oh, Jeremy.
Wow.
Wow. There's
Shit.
only two. Sorry, Sean.
No, we're paper rock for these bad
There's no
boys.
paper rocks.
We're
scissors.
having
What
the
color
war.
is that one?
Then
That's
we got
awesome.
this here.
So anybody doesn't know these wiggle
We
wards?
talked about them on the last show.
Yeah, we did. They're super cool.
My dentist hope he's not.
Can you hit
watching.
their screen there, Woody? They're super cool.
Easy.
Mark.
Oh my God!
I got it.
That was the anthrax.
Wow. Yeah. Those are super cool. That's a really good color too. No way.
Oh, I think this one's mine.
I want the purple.
No, look at that. 3 wiggle
There you go,
warts in
Sean.
2 separate packages.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got purple.
Paper, rock,
This
scissors.
is the one I got.
Throw them in the
Thanks,
pile.
Jeremy, so
No.
much,
And
man.
you get to choose.
No.
Paper, rock, scissors.
He
what?
was-
You want this one, don't
He
you?
was brave enough to open the package. You guys can bet this one up. I'm having this
Yeah,
purple
right. You
with the
weren't
yellow.
brave enough to open it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what?
Jeremy, thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
thank
a
you,
lot,
Jeremy.
buddy.
That's
you know
super
what? They're
cool.
going to get some use for sure, dude. That was very thoughtful.
You're gonna
of
use
you.
yours?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm gonna put mine in my room.
My room.
You know
Now
what?
who's
Listen,
making it weird?
this is what happens. You get this super kind of cool crankbait. You go out there, you catch a couple bass, right?
I'm not throwing
These
one
are
on the pike,
really
like-
these are really
Oh, they're
hard.
cool, man.
Like colors like are really important, right? So you use your wiggle wart, you catch a whole bunch of bass, you can't find one at a store, right? And then a pike bites you off, and next thing you know, you're crying all the time.
You know what? I won't throw them on pike waters.
Where's that?
Yeah, exactly. Where is that?
Shamong.
You don't know. They'll be there.
No, they're not yet. They're not.
Not
They're
yet.
not in all the Corthas yet.
I'm gonna open mine up.
I'm
This
really shocked.
Jeremy, thank you so much.
Oh, that's
super cool.
awesome,
That's
dude.
really
Thank you
thankful.
so very much. And a big shout out to Salem again.
Yes.
Salem.
Good night. Thanks for watching, kiddo.
Oh, look at that. Okay,
Ooh,
that's the end of the
that's
show. I'm
pretty.
gonna go look at this. See,
That's a beautiful color. Maybe we might have to rock, paper, scissors this.
Yep. Totally.
Look at that.
what colors did you get?
Ready?
Nah, that's not. Oh, are we doing it live?
Yep.
Oh, no.
All right. So who's the odd man gets to pick?
No, listen.
Yep.
If you guys tie, Chris gets it.
Well, we're doing it. We're all doing it.
I'm
We're
not
all
doing
doing it.
No, I don't want that one. I want this one. I know something about this.
Okay.
No, I already got it. Why would I want to do this?
Because his
Sean's
fist,
fan.
because his fist is bigger than yours.
Yeah.
You don't want to walk away with none.
Nah, you know what? That's a pretty sweet color too.
Which one are you doing?
That one.
No, you guys got paper rock
Sean's like, you
scissors. If you
touched it
can't
last.
agree, you got a paper rock scissors.
Okay, you know what? Because I'm a sport, I'll paper, rock, scissors you. You ready?
So do I
I'm
still
gonna
win the
lose.
prize or what?
You don't get.
You guys tie.
You can have the envelope.
Woody,
That's cool.
what are you
Ready?
getting this?
Oh yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
good?
Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
You lose.
I should have went like that.
That was probably worth listening.
That was good. That was good.
Winner.
So, Mark,
Yes. Thank you, Jeremy.
let's jump right into the Canada-U.S. walleye.
Yeah. Another disappointment on Trent Severin Waterway System Lake.
Seymour, sturgeon.
No, sturgeon. It was rough.
It
It was
was
really rough. We caught
yeah.
one slot limit walleye all weekend.
How many overs you catch?
One.
Nice.
Who
Yeah.
caught it?
I did.
And is that your only walleye
And it was
this
like
year?
quarter
And
inch.
so your
longer.
only
It was
walleye,
so close.
Your only walleye you caught this year doesn't count, so it means
Yeah,
you ever
it's an
haven't
illegal
really caught
fish.
one.
That's an illegal fish.
It's an illegal fish. I still caught one.
Well, it doesn't.
Weird.
I
doesn't
caught the
count.
stupidest
You
walleye
got to
and
release
sturgeon.
it, buddy. That's
So,
not-
what do you
That's
think?
right.
What do you think of the Canada walleye deal has changed?
It has changed.
It has changed?
changed. It was a lot different this year.
What
I'll
do
be
you
honest.
think
I
of-
missed the meeting part, the social part of the meeting. That's what I missed.
I think they should move it.
They would be good to move it.
I don't like that like at all. For
If they want to do it out of Bob Cage, there's no reason why they can't move it over to the other side.
You know,
do
Balsam
do it out of
Lake
pigeon. You
would
got
be-
pigeon, buckhorn,
Yeah, but
and
listen,
shamong.
Balsam
you got a lot
Lake.
of water.
Listen. Balsam Lake, you can keep an over.
One over.
So why wouldn't you move it
Yeah.
to Balsam?
Because you got to catch dinks the rest.
Because the rest
Yeah.
of them are like
Well,
12 inches.
Dinks and overs.
Dinks and overs.
Dinks and overs. Why not move it to Rice Lake, the walleye factory?
Yeah, but
Still
it's
slot
all
fish.
slot fish.
Yeah, but you know what?
There's lots of them.
No matter what happens, if it's late or early, you can catch fish on Rice.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Go up the river, down the
I
river.
think it's because the town of Bob Cajun is so vested in this. And it's always been out of there, right? So
yeah.
they could move it to the other side easily, and then you could have the Tri-Lakes to fish.
You would have a lot more water.
Oh, a ton of water.
Is there good walleye fishing in Tri-Lakes?
I can't catch one there either. No, I don't really walleye fish on them, to be
What do you
honest
mean?
with you. I don't really walleye fish on Tri-Lakes.
It shows.
So
Don't look at me like that.
you're telling me.
I'm only speaking truth.
So you're
Yeah.
telling me once a year you come with Sean and I, we whoop the snot out of you,
Yeah.
and then you go to a tournament, get the snot whooped out of you.
No, you know
And then
what?
you just don't
a
walleye
lot
fish?
of people got their snot.
Whoa. We don't
Yeah.
care.
You know, okay.
We don't
You're
care
not a
about
lot of
the
people.
price.
You're
yeah,
Mark
that's
Hunter.
right. That's
We
right.
caught one fish, 2.3 pounds. There was 120 teams, and we came 72nd. We beat 50 teams
So in
with
the-
one fish.
The back 1/3.
That's all right.
Did you get a ribbon for 72nd or?
No.
Did you get? Did you get a trophy?
No.
Did you get a trophy? Maybe a medal?
No, it was terrible.
What kind of color
It
of
was
a medal
terrible.
do
You know
get
what?
for
We didn't get to
72nd
pre-fish or nothing.
or
We
75th
have
spot?
buddies that were out there 3-4 days to pre-fish, and they caught nothing either. So what do you do? We
I
didn't
don't
get
know
out
who
at
you hang
all.
out with.
Yeah,
we went in blind.
45 teams on day one blanked.
Yeah, we were one of them.
45
That's rough,
teams.
eh?
We were one of them.
That's
it
really
was tough, man.
That's-
The problem is everything's so late. Those fish are in the river.
You think
right?
so?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
How
They're in
was
the
it?
river.
How was it last year?
Sucked again.
Were they in the river?
But they cut the river off this
had a-
year. You couldn't fish it.
We had
You could last
We
year.
had a tournament out there last
And where did-
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only one guy out of all the boats caught a fish. One fish.
I hosted a walleye tournament, and I had to give everybody their money back at the end of the day because nobody caught one.
And this is
Nobody.
all on
Remember that,
Sturgeon?
Chris? You were in
Yeah.
that.
No,
You
I
were
wasn't
in
there.
That's
I
like a
was-
double
I was still in
zero. You
Europe
should
at
be
the
able to keep all the money.
Yeah.
That's true. But
It wasn't your fault everybody sucked.
That's right. Everybody
Oh, wow.
paid.
yeah,
But they
nobody
need to-
caught anything.
They need to move it, do something.
Yeah, that lake
Yeah.
seems to
Actually,
have less and less numbers.
you know what? Mike Schuler's right. You won lunch.
I did win
Oh, you
lunch.
did.
Yeah, that a boy, Mikey. Yeah.
Isn't that the
He-
truth?
Yeah,
he
that
won-
was the highlight of my weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, other than that and seeing you in the crowd.
Yeah, I came up.
Yeah.
What about me?
Being all
I was in the
fangirl.
crowd.
Yeah, you were too.
Come on, man.
But you were standing at the back.
No,
So
I
while
wasn't.
Mark was getting skunked, the three of us were having an epic day.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
I didn't get skunked.
Yeah, day one you did when we had our epic day.
Hey, I got skunked for walleye. Yeah.
What was
Wait,
that?
what were you catching?
I sound like a cat.
Do we have a cat?
Someone's crying.
That's a wiener.
Did we have a?
Wiener dog?
Wow, your dog's having a stroke out there, Amber.
Your dog's a cat.
Your dog sounds like.
I thought it was a meow, didn't you?
Yeah.
Didn't it sound like a meow?
Wouldn't that be crazy if a
Maybe
cat
it's
came
eating
in?
a
The
cat.
back door's open.
Oh, it's chilly.
Yeah, just let her walk around on the
Ate
floor.
too much pizza.
Yo,
God.
she's fine.
Oh,
She'll
she's
walk it
all right.
off.
She's bloated. No, she's on a raw diet, so she ate that pizza.
How much?
Oh.
How much did she eat?
There was
Enough?
probably a third of one
Nice.
left.
And they literally pulled it off the table.
And
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, so we had 2 extra large pizzas.
Yeah.
from
Let's
Yeah, we
talk
did.
about this.
Yeah, let's talk about
Right?
this.
So let's
And how
discuss this.
disappointed I am in your dogs.
Yeah, and how delicious it was. So, Goodfellas Pizzeria in
Yep.
Curtis, Ontario. Curtis, Clarington,
Yeah, Curtis.
Yep.
right on the line.
It's Curtis Road and Highway 2.
They hooked us up with a couple extra large pizzas tonight
Yeah,
before
they
the
did.
show.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
It
Wasn't
was amazing.
2
That
extra
was-
large
yeah.
pizzas fed 6 people and a dog.
No, 3 dogs.
2 dogs.
2 dogs for sure.
We
Yeah.
came downstairs. They were on the table, closed boxes.
How much of the last was there?
There was
Like
almost a half of one left.
Third.
I like that. When you get a pizza, a quality pizza, a couple of slices fills you up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You go to like pizza, and it's I get an extra large to myself. My
It's
girlfriend's
not-
like,
it's-
"Are you
I can
gonna eat
tell
all
by your
that?" I'm like,
belly.
"Absolutely."
There's difference between like pizza and like pizzeria
Yeah,
pizza.
like-
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
real
there
pizza.
is.
Yeah,
Hands down.
That
Hands
was
down.
that was proper pizza. Too.
Yeah,
was
that
like-
was
good
excellent.
stuff.
The crust
That
was, amazing.
That was a pizzeria pizza.
Yeah,
that crust is exactly how I like the crust on my pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? It must be delicious to satisfy Mark.
Yes, it must be. Because I'm a pizza connoisseur.
Pizza connoisseur.
There's some more French for you.
So thank you so much for hooking us up. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you.
Hopefully we can make this happen again. Mondays,
That was awesome.
every second Monday, I get pretty hungry before this.
So do I.
Yeah.
So where do you guys?
I had dinner. I had steak dinner before I came. It was
So-
delicious.
On the vlog, you're fishing sturgeon.
I was, yeah.
We take the Polish Prince. We go to Rice Lake,
Yeah.
annihilate them.
Yeah, you guys told me to stand where Mark stands and,
Yeah.
and catch fish, and that was pretty simple.
So
Mark, and you caught the biggest one of the day from Mark's position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was weird.
So,
It didn't make any sense.
no,
no excuses
So there's
now.
no excuses, Mark.
So, yeah,
really.
and the
and
last
the
podcast-
fish
What do
was
you
in the
do?
slot. That was the crazy
Yeah.
part. Like legal fish.
I'll tell you something. I'm never going out fishing with you guys again and catching nothing.
Oh.
It's not going to happen.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't care if I got to look down and goody goo goo. One's coming in the boat.
So
Yeah.
it started off. We did the Rice Lake Jam,
Yeah.
and then we hadn't had enough. We drove to Balsam Lake,
Yeah,
and Chris and I.
That was a lot of driving, guys.
It was.
Yeah.
it was.
It was good too. We
It
lit
was
them
an
up
epic
in the
day,
river,
man. Well
too.
done for putting that.
It was. It's fun though. I
Would
like
you
going.
highly suggest doing a lake hop?
Oh,
For sure.
yeah.
That's our
All
new
the time.
thing.
I think that's
The
our
lake
new
hop?
our new thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's our new thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can learn so much more by doing 2 lakes in one day. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're not stuck on like we went walleye fishing.
Yeah, you
and
did
then
2
we went-
different
and
species,
then we went
right?
pike fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so we got to do a little vertical jigging, and then we got to do some like full on casting.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So
That's a great day.
I want to tell this story. We were on Balsam Lake, caught a bunch of pike. Chris and I did pretty good.
Yeah.
I beat Chris because I caught 3 out of my 4, and you only caught 3 out of your
my
8.
9.
Nine.
It was 9,
Nine?
wasn't it? He picked 9 fish he was going
Way
to
to overshoot that,
Yeah.
but made for a good vlog.
You did that the weekend before.
Now-
I
let-
caught more than 9 the weekend before.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. We go roll into a back bay that I caught pike in before.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's so late in the year, the weed wasn't up at all. And we kind of went, exploring in the shallow water. And this is a great tip for anybody who's getting ready for bass season. With the weed not being up, you can see the bottom now.
See
So-
logs and rock
Logs and rocks.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
Discover
marking when we
Creek
were
that
fishing.
never-
that.
Yeah. You can find
existed.
like
Yeah.
the whole back bay
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is a foot deep. But when we got back in there was a creek
There's
that
a
I
creek,
never.
yeah.
I've been there 100 times. I never knew it was
Yeah.
there.
So did you hear that, folks? If you're on a lake and you got a favorite spot, go out there now. Go
Yeah.
take a look at it. See what's there.
It's wh-
Remember
and-
it. Write it down.
And we weren't
GPS it. Whatever
when we
you
went
gotta
back
do.
there. We weren't casting or anything. And the 3 of us were standing in the front of the boat having a
Why were we
right?
not casting?
Because
We
we
seen something.
ran into like 6 or 7 of the biggest muskie I ever seen in
Ever
my
seen.
life.
Oh yeah.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Yeah. All way over 40.
40 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 40,
Yeah.
40 inch.
40 inches. And they're
I don't know,
the
man.
first one we saw, I would bet that fish is 50 or 51 inches.
Yeah.
So we go strolling in this creek, and they're
No, I'm joking.
everywhere.
Well,
Really? Eh? In a
Post
creek?
spawn, yeah, all
Yeah.
beat up, like
Oh,
post,
yeah,
like
yeah,
doing
yeah.
their jam. So you can learn a lot not by being on the lake and not fishing,
Sure you can.
right?
Mhm.
I know where I'm going the day after muskie opener.
Yeah. I know. Just
Right?
go to
They'll
Balsam
be
and
there.
go to that.
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of the lake,
they'll be somewhere in that bay.
Oh, no, they're always there during
Yeah.
the summer. Even I've seen them there in the summertime, but catching them, I had a frog taken once, and that's about it.
But you go grind away at them, you're apt to run. Like that's pretty
You're
good
gonna run
odds.
into-
that
You're
they're,
gonna
like,
run into
huge fish.
You need a big musky frog for that, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
big.
No, I was using whatever I was using at that time.
In that same bay one time, there's a vlog, and a video, a fear fishing video. Marley and I throw, Marley throws a spinner bait, right? No, let me get this. This is a long time ago. I throw a popper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it hits the water, but I backlashed my reel right on the edge of the reeds, way far back. Marley's playing around, throws a spinner bait, right? As soon as it hits the water, it goes off like a cannonball. I mean, he got bit off by a 45 to 50 inch muskie.
Really?
So that bugger popper must have hit the water, and he like slow moed up to it.
yeah.
It was waiting for it to
to
move.
Yeah.
And Marley's spinnerbait just happened to hit right beside it. And I'm telling you, that spinnerbait didn't hit the water for a quarter of a second, and the fish was
You
out
probably
of the
seen
water.
it coming.
It was
you know?
unbelievable. And speaking of that, we were doing some pike fishing this week.
Yesterday.
Tell everybody what happened.
Well, I reel into the front of the boat, pull my bait out of the water. Like my bait was. Did you get it on film?
It's in the vlog, but you can't really see because you're standing in the way. You can see the fish
Way to
jump,
go, Sean.
but it's just because it happened right in front of you.
Yeah, and this fish, like my bait was like 6 inches out of the water.
Yeah.
And this pike came out, smoked my bait, and took it back down in the water. I said, hook bit me right off clean.
But it jumped out of the
Like,
water.
Right
It
out
was
of the water. We were both standing there.
I
I'm
saw
like,
it on like.
It
I
took
looked
your,
at Ian
took
and
your
I was
gear
like-
in front of you.
Tell me that camera's running. He's like, oh yeah. I'm
Dude,
like, "Oh,
I just
forgot."
saw it at like my corner of the
Yeah,
eye,
yeah.
but the jump was so weird.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like he came up and got like hang time, bit the bait, and went back down. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
so odd.
Yeah.
Like I looked at him and I was like,
What
is
the
going
heck
on?
was that? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, it was.
It
quick,
looked like a
lightning quick.
weird flying fish kind
You
of deal.
seen that fish coming?
Yeah. What coming up?
Yeah, yeah.
Nope. I pulled out and he came. Boom, that quick.
Wow.
I
His
never- I
line
never
was
seen it
this far
coming.
off the like he like at the end of his cast. He was
That
done.
just shows you they can see very well.
Oh, yeah.
Like what's up there.
Yeah, then
Have
I
you
s-
seen
then I
videos
said-
of people like hanging whatever baits over bass in the water and they'll come up and grab? They can definitely see what's.
I'll tell you something
Not
else
at the
that
water.
happened yesterday that was interesting. We're in about 18 feet of water, 18 to 15 feet of water.
Uh-huh.
I'm casting a swim bait about this big for pike. Smallmouth come to the boat at the. I'm telling you,
Hit a 7-inch swim bait.
and it couldn't have been 2 feet off the end of my rod tip. Like
Really,
a muskie
eh?
hit it,
Yeah, smoked
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
and I never hooked him. But I was like, holy John, like
He was
man,
gonna eat it.
He wasn't even close to spawning because we were nowhere close to the shoreline.
No.
Right, we're out fishing a weed
We
bed
were
way up
in the middle of the lake.
Yeah, yeah.
and the fish acted like it for a smallmouth bass. He's probably a 4-pounder, but he was like a muskie. Do you know like that mentality of I don't care about when I've never had a smallmouth that aggressive, and he just like blew up.
Smoked
I
that big
seen
of
him
a
like
bait.
smoked it, right? And I think the hooks were so big on the thing that's like why he didn't get hooked. And then he was gone. But I was like, it was for me to let Rockstar can away
Wow.
from my rod tip. Like it was insane. I've never seen one act like that.
That's awesome.
Especially this late in the like, man, you'd think that going back to the June 15th thing, that thing would be, cruising
Moving
the
in
shoreline,
somewhere. Yeah.
thinking about not out in
yeah.
the, 15, 18 feet of water looking.
Well, that shows your time.
And I'm telling you, this
that
swim
shows
bait's
your
gigantic.
timeline there.
It's
Yeah.
like, well, how would you, it's a bull shad, like 4-piecer, like a
A
big,
hard?
yeah,
Hard or soft?
hard.
Really, eh?
Yep.
Huh.
Like something you would use at Lake Fork.
Yeah, it's a hard swim bait.
Big one.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
Then
It
we
just
got
shows
onto
that you can throw big baits up here.
It's
Yeah.
totally changed my opinion. And it sinks maybe 1.5 feet under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You cast it a country mile,
Just retrieve it.
just retrieve it. And it just does the S swim.
Wow.
But I was like shocked. Like it just hit the surface of the water and it like just exploded. And
there's-
I was like, that was a smallmouth.
Yeah, those baits are sweet too because when you're working them back to the
Sean
boat,
showed me this.
You
This
gotta-
was really cool.
You got a follower, like because
Yeah.
pike like to follow right to the boat.
Sure
too.
they do, yeah.
You pause it, give it but you got to pull it snap your rod the same direction you're reeling in. Like keep your line straight. Just give it a little pop, and the bait will turn around and
look at the thing.
Look right at the fish. The fish will hammer it.
Sean
Really,
showed me
yeah?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
weird. Like you can
Yeah.
make it like pause and
Spin
stare
around.
the fish down.
Yeah, turn around like boom, and the fish will hammer it right away.
Wow. I gotta
It is
try that.
absolutely interesting. But I never thought in a million years that I figured like a lot of fish would follow it and be curious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's unreal, like how this fish behaves.
Did you catch fish on that bait though?
Yeah,
Other fish?
No, I don't think I got one on that bait.
No, eh?
No, I had a couple pike follow it, but the ones that followed it didn't like
didn't commit.
It didn't like attack it. They were like they just that's why Sean was showing me the turnaround truck. They would follow it, but they didn't want to go. But this is really odd how that smallmouth behaved.
Huh.
Never seen it before.
Yeah, hammered it.
Any
Then we got
que-
onto the spinnerbait bite. That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Sean got on. Yeah. So yesterday was Sean and I went pike fishing. We did double legs again. Sean whooped me. Just destroyed
Yeah, eh?
me. Yeah, it was like I got one
Well, you guys met us for dinner.
giant crab.
Remember? At the end of that day.
No,
No,
yesterday.
we're talking yesterday.
Yesterday.
I know, but the end of the day that you were talking about before. you
We're going
guys-
to confuse our
Yeah,
listeners.
We're talking about yesterday.
Yeah, so
You're
yesterday
talking- okay,
we did double leg
whatever.
again.
You just started talking about yesterday.
Sean and I have done back-to-back double weekends of double lakes.
Yeah.
4 lakes, 2 days.
Yep.
Crazy.
So, yeah, Sean whooped me. Destroyed me. I caught one crappie
Ha
at the Crow, and I caught one little tiny pike and one okay-ish pike. Sean's catching fish after fish after fish.
You
Somehow
should tease him all week.
Somehow... yeah, but
He caught a big crappie, man.
Yeah.
I didn't catch...
It's a panfish.
I didn't catch nothing. Right? My total at the end of the day wasn't 0.
Yeah. But it was close.
No, it wasn't close
When
at all.
another guy
Close, though.
smashing him in the boat.
Poor Mark.
We didn't smash. He got him good. He got what'd you get? 3 pike at the first spot,
Yeah.
2 pike at the next
Big
one.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, and he got a monster walleye.
too. I seen
Huge
that,
walleye.
That walleye totally engulfed a 5-inch swim bait.
Yeah.
Yep. The Berkeley rib shad.
So now that we're talking about this, is there something to the swim bait kind of phenomenon going on, or is there something to this late season and these fish for some reason like are we that far away from a spawn that we're or do you know what I mean? Like, is there something going on where I'm never
It's just late.
You think that's what it is? That fish?
Why was that smallie there?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Smallmouth, the walleye though spawned out.
Yep.
It was probably 5 or 6 pounds, but I think it'd have been an 8-pounder if it was November.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was
skinny, like it
Yeah,
like
it's rough.
dramatically.
Yeah.
and hammered the bait.
But yeah,
Hungry.
like when Sean brought it in, it was gone.
Yeah.
It probably just finished its spawn then. Now it's out eating.
Yeah. So I feel like there's some real aggressive fish out there. Pike we caught too. You either get nothing or they just demolish the bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like odd.
It is. How they react so different.
Yeah, than
You know?
normal. Than normal.
Yeah.
Well, that first one, the first big one we got out by that island, it came right up to the
Oh
boat.
yeah,
I'm like,
tell
Ian,
them
look.
this.
Ian, big follower, right up to the boat. Wouldn't go, took off, and it went to the back like the fish.
And the
turned
wind
around
was
and swam
blowing.
away.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing pretty good.
And
Yeah.
I pitched right back there, maybe 10 feet past, and I'm like, he's gonna grab it. Boom, just bent the rod right over. It was awesome.
And then I
Oh,
did
yeah?
the
That was
same.
a good one?
About 15 minutes later, I
Yep.
did the same thing, but I
Same
didn't
thing.
land the fish.
Really?
But I hooked
Yeah.
him and he came off. But
Wow.
same thing.
Yeah, they're hungry.
The fish went behind. I threw the spinnerbait way in behind, just like kind of trolled it in the wind for a couple seconds, and wham!
Wow.
And I missed him.
Yeah,
And
it's
now
so
you
rough.
were saying that you were out pike fishing, but you had to fish ultra slow.
ultra slow because every single time they come to the boat, they would turn right around and we cast back and then bring it slower and boom.
Really?
Hammer it.
How
Yeah.
was? Do you know what the water temperature was?
59 on the lake. I
See,
don't know.
the
I was in-
water's not even that cold now. We found 62,
Yeah, 62,
In a back bay?
63.
And we didn't-
By the end of the day,
but we didn't catch the fish in the warm water. We
eh?
caught the fish on Crow, and we had the falls was the coldest spot we found.
Yep.
Which is weird because it should be the warmest where the pike are.
Yeah. No weed growth, next to no good milfoil or anything like some sparse Christmas tree kind of crappy looking weed. But
water's
interesting.
high, no sun.
No sun.
Nothing's going to grow.
Do we got any questions or comments out there?
Yeah.
Hey, fire away. We can keep going. We're gonna have a break here in a minute.
Nicholas Lau wants to know what's more terrifying, being in a boat with Sean McCall's hook sets or seeing Mark Hunter in a mankini?
It depends if Mark has showered or not.
Yeah.
And
You
shaven.
know,
if
are
I
we-
if I have my summer shave, I
Yeah.
look
Are we
pretty good
talking
in
like?
bikini.
Are we talking Mark Hunter like full
Yeah.
shave?
Yeah,
Or
we're
are we
talking winter
like-
Mark Hunter or summer Mark Hunter because they're different.
Nicholas, you'll have to
Yeah. You know,
let us know.
July, Mark Hunter's a lot cleaner guy than December 18th deer hunt Mark.
Yeah, I don't even want to hang out with Mark in the summer. He's so clean. It bothers me. Really bothers me.
Dude,
You shave your face and I get so upset.
Chris, you
not
got a good
shaved.
beard.
That's not.
Is that your summer
What
beard?
This? This is just a goatee.
that's not a goatee. It's not even close.
goatee that wraps up around your whole head.
It's a wraparound goatee.
Whatever.
Jeez.
It's not
You got
a beard.
anything? Any more? Fire a couple away. We're gonna do. You guys can rapid fire, throw some questions out in the second half, and we'll answer those. But you know who else we saw? Sean Quinn's son at the Timmy's.
Yep.
Good kid.
Yep.
He gave us a lot of dirt on his dad. We'll
Yeah, he did.
We'll save that.
He was being
Ooh, I
lazy
didn't
that
know.
day. He was
Yeah.
still in bed.
Yeah, some little smack talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Sean's
Yo.
a good guy.
We wrote
Yeah,
down
yes.
some real good. His kid gave us some really good insiders. We'll save it for like
yeah.
August stuff. It's a good. Sean Quinn's got $100. We won't talk about it.
All right. Question? No question.
If you don't pay, you'll end up on a milk carton.
That's it. Just ask Mike Gray.
Anybody seen him?
You got any more questions?
Somebody just asked. Sorry.
problem. The new Facebook's messing with you.
It is. This is YouTube.
Oh. Do you have any Facebook questions, Sean?
What's the best muskie spot?
Oh, I don't know.
Sturgeon Lake.
Where?
No.
There's some big ones on Sturgeon. man.
Lac Sewell?
Around here.
Cameron is pretty good.
Lake of the Woods?
Yeah,
Stony.
Cameron, Boston.
Erie? Niagara River. I seen
He
a guy
said
catch
Green
it.
Bay muskie.
Ooh. Wisconsin's got ginormous muskie.
Yeah.
I smoked this beautiful tiger muskie that day we were on Balsam.
Yeah, it's crazy looking
It
fish.
was beautiful, eh?
Did you get a picture of
They
it?
are very
No.
It's out of season.
It's out of season.
Pop
It's
it
It's
Lucky
half
I
and
let it go.
half.
It's lucky I
No,
bring
no.
it
You
on
can
the
hold
boat
it for
if
a
it's out of
second,
season.
it's half and half.
It goes under the muskie rules, but
Really?
they are incredibly beautiful fish.
Yeah, they are.
Really, like they almost shine, eh?
Yeah, it was.
I caught one a couple of years ago on rice actually, while bass fishing. It's probably 35 inches, probably 10 pounds, big, summer fish. Unbelievable.
And they don't reproduce, do they?
I'm not sure. That
I
is
heard
a good
they
question.
were like
But they're like stunningly beautiful.
Yeah.
I wonder how big they get. There's got to be some mounts out there. Somebody like in the.
there's no reason they wouldn't get as big as a muskie, and a pike can get big
They
too.
don't
So
reproduce,
there's no
really?
Pike,
reason why it would be
how big
stunted.
would okay? Here I'm going to throw this question. We don't have ginormous pike around here.
No.
What do you think? Like in a Saskatchewan, Alberta, how big do they actually get?
Oh, 40 pounds plus.
40 pounds,
Oh, yeah.
right? So
Imagine.
if you got
Giants.
so
I
if
don't
you
know, man. I went to Lake of Bays and I seen pretty big. pike
Yeah?
in there.
Yeah, Jeremy Blanclow.
you got that giant.
Oh, yeah.
Was that his
His
neighbor?
friend's
Neighbor or something?
girlfriend or something maybe.
That
or
was a
people
monster.
that-
Like,
friends
you
that
start to
don't-
go north.
That was
here
a
and
super
onto
big
the-
Yeah.
You
That was
you
a
get into
big
big
fish.
So if you headed to, and we're talking tiger muskie here, just for interesting fact, in order to get like a giant tiger muskie, you'd need to go to a lake that had a really good genetic population of big pike and big muskie.
Probably.
Mama bear musk. I have no idea what I'm talking about. If anybody out here knows what they're talking about, I'm going to think that the best genetic setup would be a gigantic female muskie, because she'll be bigger than the male, and a big male northern pike.
So two big fish.
Yes, but I feel like
The pike being the male.
but the pike being the male, because even if you took, you'd never find a pike that was 52 inches long
No.
and 50 pounds. But you could find that in a female muskie on a really great. But you might find a northern pike that was 40 inches and 25 pounds, a male. I don't know. Somebody write in the
Yeah.
comments during the break if I'm totally off basis here and I just
Yeah, we're making
talking.
it up.
I just,
Yeah.
but genetically, I would think that you needed like a giant female muskie and a big male northern pike, right? Because some lakes have bigger male walleye than other lakes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All those little ones we're catching in the river and rice, they're males, and that's like adult size, not that they're young fish. That's just
Yeah.
they're adults. That's lot size. Those are just males,
Yeah.
right? Anyway,
I'm sure there's females.
do we
that
want
size,
to
but-
have to break?
Sure.
Are you all right
go.
with that, Woody? You've been pretty quiet.
Yeah,
What are you doing
busy.
back there?
doing a lot of people's jobs.
Oh, the work of two men.
Whoa.
Press that button.
Let's have a break. We'll see you guys all in a minute. Get your questions in Facebook, YouTube. Give that a share, and we will answer them as soon as we're back.
And start looking for Mike Gray.
Yeah. May 18th, 2019. I've got a crew today. What's up, boys?
Yo.
Morning.
Good morning.
We got the Polish Prince.
Yes.
And we got the Sean McCall today. We are going this morning to Rice Lake to jig that river since last weekend. It was such a bummer. Sean, it wasn't too hot, was it?
No.
So we're trying to make, hopefully, they're in there. I can't get this off. Need a little two-hander.
Really?
Hopefully, the water's warmed up a couple degrees. The walleye are in there biting.
Oh, we're not going pike fishing?
No, I think we're going to go pike fishing.
after we catch some walleye. That's the plan. We're gonna go catch some walleye, and then Sean Tataska and I are headed to Ballsack Lake. Let's get this on. Let's go catch some fish. What? Made it to the launch. About 5:45. It is absolutely freezing, 4 degrees. I am not prepared for this yet. I still need to get my stuff on. Chris Tataska, what's up, brother?
To cover myself up,
buddy.
because it's freezing.
I'm so excited to have you on the vlog today.
Oh, I know.
The Polish
I'm
Prince.
excited too. I've never seen. Has this boat ever seen royalty on?
No,
never.
No, never.
Perfect.
You know what? I wish we fished more, but every time I go fishing with you or see you, I always worried I'm going to end up in the trunk of a BMW.
Why? Why would you end up in the?
Sean McCall, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
You excited?
Yeah.
You think we're going to do better or worse than last weekend?
I think we'll do okay today.
We got 6 last weekend on opener, but I think the water will be a tad warmer. Hopefully there's a tad less current.
Yeah, the last couple days have been pretty warm. So.
Yeah. Some sun out there. Mercer Marine is supposed to be out today as well. Put the boat in, go for some walleye. Depending on how good the walleye fishing is going to mean how long we spend out here. And then I believe we're gonna head to Balsam Lake and do some pike fishing. So I'm gonna get some winter clothes on like these guys and let's catch some walleye.
Just barely hooked, eh? Yeah. Walleye Wednesday. Whoa. Look, we got a picture together, Chris. Light them up today, boys. That's why we use the golf. Look, that's gone. See ya. Open the yapper, boy. Hold it open. Hunter, you need some of these suckers? Walleye!
Good start to the adventure. We caught some walleye. McCall, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Bro, we got some walleye.
Yeah.
Chris, you caught walleye at the back of the boat.
Yeah, lots.
Did Sean and I backbow you?
Pretty much.
No, we didn't.
No, you didn't. No, I could have come up there, but.
Do you feel that Mark Hunter has a real excuse why he didn't catch walleye?
Mark Hunter has a lot of excuses. I don't know what to tell him.
Chris got the job done. That jerky hits the spot, after fishing. Mm-hmm. Love it. Washing it down with a rock star. Let me show you who we ran into out there. Team Mercer Marine, what's up, boys?
Not much.
Catch them fish?
Oh yeah, we smashed them.
Good live well full anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Bob, do you clean them or does Andrew? 50-50?
80-20.
I'm guessing you're 20.
Yeah.
You're going home?
Yeah.
We're going to Balsam Lake. Bob, you have a good day, my man. We are not even close to done. We are going to load the boat up, strap her down. Mr. Tatuska, where are we going?
Balsam.
We're going to Balsam. What are we doing at Balsam, Mr. Sean McCall?
We're going pike fishing, baby.
Pike fishing. Let's hit the road. Chris is going to fall asleep and we're going to film him too. Halfway to Balsam Lake. Chris, we got you a treat.
Well, what did you get?
For your diet.
Yeah.
Beautiful Timbits. That's great.
50 pack.
50 pack only. Nice.
Yeah, keep us fresh on the water. Before we get there, let's make predictions. How many pike do we land? Incredible morning walleye fishing. How many pike are we going to land?
I'll catch 4.
I'm going 4 for me. How many are you getting, Chris?
9.
9? You heard it here first, folks. On our way to Balsam Lake for Chris can catch 9. Made it to Balsam Lake. Got rid of my spinning rods. Got out the big guns. Couple of tatuas, some big 50-pound dirty braid, and I'm going to be throwing some monster swim baits. Trying to get a giant pike. Hey, Sean, what's a big pike for this lake?
Big pike for this lake is 10 pounds.
10 pounds?
Yep.
How many inches?
I don't know. It's like
38?
42.
Hot 42?
42, I don't know.
40. We got a potential at over a 40?
Chris is gonna catch 9 of them.
Yes. Let's talk about that. You set your goal high. 9 pike.
I don't understand why you guys don't believe it. Like,
Are you gonna get it done?
I hope so.
Well, I hope you do too, bro.
And I'm gonna be in the back of the boat, so I don't even
Yeah.
have to touch the trolling motor. So that's the best part.
If he catches 9 from the back of the boat, that will be unreal. We'll never hear about the end of it. Sean, when we were driving here, we were talking how you like bouncing lake to lake.
Yeah, love it.
River fishing this morning. Now we drove an hour north.
Yep.
We're gonna throw down some pike fishing.
Yeah, we are.
Let's do this. 40-inch pike would be super. Let's get it done. If fishing is half as good as it was this morning, killer day.
Hey. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, look at this guy. Parked where we need to get around. Don't be that guy. Be respectful to your fellow anglers. Make it easy for them to launch and unlaunch their boats. Unlike this dude. Pike time. Swim bait.
Welcome back to the show.
Nice.
No, we're gonna throw this off right now with a question. That's me. Sorry, guys. We're throwing a question down.
Wow.
What happened, Woody?
Rookie mistake.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
We've got audio, but we've got
You're fired.
No visual?
Yeah.
no visual.
That is weird.
Wow.
Here, we can do a quickie here. Sean, I'm going to ask you a question. You can answer it while I try to help Woody here.
Shoot.
Sean, what model die?
Day
Yeah?
on Sunday. Yeah.
That's what you're smashing your fish.
That's why I was throwing the spinnerbait on.
Woo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And that's a glass rod.
Yeah, all glass.
Oh, that's a beautiful rod. Yeah.
Yeah.
What reel are you throwing that on?
I put a Tatula SV on that.
8-1.
8-1, yeah. so I can
A1
burn it.
ultra fast reel.
Yep. And it.
That's a
it
sweet
worked,
setup, dude.
It worked really well, man.
Yeah, man.
Anybody's got questions, comments, this is the time to get them in. I'm gonna throw something out here to Mark and Chris here in a second, but then we got 2 very special announcements.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We're doing some outings.
Outings. Nice.
But before we talk about that, I want to talk about something really serious.
Yep.
You two don't like to use bait casting reels.
That's not true.
No, well, other than last year. Well.
I prefer a spinning reel, yeah. But I have...
Have you ever thrown a bait caster?
Yeah.
How many times?
Twice.
Probably twice, 3 times.
Listen,
But I bet you any money I outfished.
I threw it way more last year.
I outfished probably about 70 to 75% of the bait casting guys with my spinning reel.
why though?
I will vouch for that because
He does do really
I
well.
spent a lot of time with Chris on the boat.
Yeah.
And very few guys I've seen as talented skipping docks as
So,
this guy.
but what is it? What is it with the spinning reel?
I don't know.
Comfort.
I love it.
Why?
That's what I've been always brought up with.
Really?
Yeah. And I barely ever lose any fish on the docks or
No.
anywhere else.
No?
Like it's,
Nope,
honestly, I always crank
What
another-
is the
the
difference
proxy-
between
What rod are you using?
What?
Like what action
Like
rod?
action. What do you
medium
like?
heavy.
Medium heavy?
heavy?
Always medium heavy.
How long?
7.3.
7.3?
and 50
And you're-
pound braid.
Yeah.
And 50
And
pound
the
braid.
50
Pretty
pound
much
braid?
You got
all my
50-pound braid on your spinning reels.
Oh, yeah.
7.3 medium heavy.
Wow.
They're coming out.
Oh, wow.
They're coming out. Buddy.
Yeah.
Now-
yeah.
And I'm talking, he'll hit the back of a dock. Like,
Yeah.
skip it. The bait will skip like 15, 20 times right in.
Now, you're not a big deep weed guy.
No, I can do it.
But if you
watch
like
me
it,
do
yeah.
on-
But
on Vail Creek.
would you use the same kind of setup as
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
You like great big worms?
I'll probably use like a medium rod and.
No way.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use a bait caster.
Not for skipping. No, you don't.
Not even skipping. Just
Like
fishing
frog
overall.
fishing. If you're frog fishing, bait caster.
Still.
Yeah, me too. Man.
Spinning buddy, and I.
But I not last year.
telling
Last
you.
year I threw it on a bait caster, and I also did like
Dude,
deep
so-
weed stuff on a bait caster. I threw a bait caster more last year than ever before.
Yeah. And do you like it?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it
I
for
love
that
it.
for that
Yeah.
style of fishing. It probably works better, but I still like my spinning gear.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this year
So
I'm
let's
changing
hear
up
it.
my jerkbait rod
Yeah.
from a spinning rod, and I went with the Seth Fighter topwater jerkbait rod.
I like spinning rods for drop shotting, finesse fishing. Like if I'm going smallmouth fishing, like if I'm going to the St. Lawrence or Lake Ontario, I would use my spinning rods a lot.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm sight fishing, I'm gonna use my spinning rods because I'm way more accurate. If I was to throw a Senko on a dock, I'd throw it on a spinning rod. Just the same setup as you.
Most of the elite events and stuff like
That's
that.
really
What are they
interesting.
throwing right now?
Spinning rods. But when I love using my bait casters and setting hook and drag tight as can be, and you know, I feel it's kind of like light heavyweight champion of the world versus the heavyweight champion of the world. You know what I mean?
Dude, I tell you, if you get it out of there with a spinning rod, you're
You
a
can still
champion.
box if you weigh 105 pounds. I just like to box in the 225 and over ring.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
There's nothing better than watching a largemouth bass eat your bait and then realizing that you have a Daiwa with 7.3 gear ratio, 50-pound J-braid, a 5-aught hook, and that when you set hook, this fish is never going to forget you.
Right.
He's going for a boat ride.
That's right. And then you know what? When he thinks that somebody's going to reach a net down or their hand to land this, you go, oh no, I'm going to flip you in here.
Okay, so I need to know what the difference is. I personally am more comfortable using a bait caster.
Well, because you're in the heavyweight club.
But
Da-da-da-da.
that's because it's more comfortable. But why would you pick a different one?
Well, I find
I'm like Chris. I
easier.
grew up on a spinning. I wasn't really
No,
introduced to
but
bait
I mean,
casters
what's the
until
difference?
I find
One
it
goes
easier.
this way and one goes this way.
yeah.
One you reel under the reel and one you reel over the reel.
And that's
Rod. Yeah, one's meant for like heavier line and one's meant for lighter
Finesse.
line. Yeah, finesse fishing.
Okay.
I find it easier to skip with a spinning reel.
I do too.
I do.
I like you can't throw a 1/16th ounce marabou jig on a bait caster. I don't care who you are. It's not gonna work. You got to you use a 7.6 spinning rod and 6-pound J braid. You're gonna outcast.
I think
by
that's
a
why
mile.
you're seeing on the Elite Series a lot of guys using spinning rods too, because they're hucking these Sankos a mile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
do,
becoming.
do,
a
lar-
new-
do you use a larger reel
what do you
when
mean?
you're doing that?
Yeah, 3,000.
Like a 3000
Yeah.
series? Yeah.
I wouldn't need. You know, I used to be really hooked on the 2,000 and 2,500 club, and then you know, I would have no problem using a 4,000 size reel for bass fishing now.
Hawk it out
That
there.
bigger
mile,
Arbor Castle.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
What size reel are you using?
25 or 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. For the pans, I got thousands, but
Yeah,
pan fishing,
We're
ice
not-
fishing, I got
nobody's-
thousands, but
Nobody's talking about
Yeah.
panfish here.
I know. But that's what I have.
Yeah.
Heavyweight of the world,
You-
man.
You catch anything?
I love setting hook on my bait caster.
I have.
Me too.
Oh, there's nothing.
I have a
better.
celebrated.
You ever
pass.
feel like there's a perfect hook set on the bait caster? Like, you know, like when you hit a baseball, that crack of the bat, or when you hit a golf ball, you just hit it right in that sweet spot.
You know.
There's kind of like that in bait casting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, he just hit that perfect. I love too when he grabs your line and you start watching that braided line moving, and you're like, oh, you're gonna get this. Oh, you're gonna get this. Sometimes I like to give him an extra second or two just for I can like work.
Yeah,
out
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Right? That big.
Play with his emotions.
I like to get the smile on my face,
Getting
bend the
ready for
knees.
make sure the camera's on.
bend the knees, get my shoulders back, and then rock his world.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
got a question.
Fire away.
What is the best way to run a swim bait for walleye? We struggle with swim baits in Kansas. You guys and the Fox River guys are killing them with swim baits. Is it a location thing?
It depends what you're fishing with the swim baits. See, like the way we were fishing this weekend, I like to use, we were using the bigger 5-inch swim baits, and I like to use the keel weighted swim bait, right? But
Yep.
if I'm fishing weed and dropping it up in holes or fishing it up through pads, I like it to go nose down, right? So I'll throw like a ball head jig
Yep.
on weight on the front, right? So it'll swim different.
I think that you need to find the forage. I think so. Let's say if perch is your major forage, right? There's going to be the perch between Tri-Lakes and Lake Simcoe are a lot different.
Yes.
Right? We're talking like jumbo perch and we're talking dinky perch. So if I go to the Tri-Lakes and I'm going to swim bait, I'm probably not going to throw huge swim baits just based on there's probably not bait fish that size in that body of water in the spring because the water's cold and they're just hatching and it's coming. Right? Now, if you go to Seymour's got to have some suckers in it. Right? That like some real 5-6 pound suckers. So a walleye coming across a 6 or 7 inch sucker is food.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
So I think you got to match your forage. If they're on a shiner bite, they're probably not going to take a 6 inch bait. Or they're probably looking for something the 2 to 4 inch range versus some giant meal.
Mm-hmm.
Now it all changes in the fall time because all that bait's now become bigger. And then you can throw a big bait. So that's why I'm so surprised this spring that they're hitting such big baits.
Well, they're hungry right now. It's that time of year, right?
Yeah.
They're putting the feed bag on right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Crazy.
What do you want to get into? You want to do it in the announcements? Let's announce this.
Let's announce.
So we should go by chronological time. I don't even know if we're allowed to say this yet.
What?
June 13th from 5 to 9 or 5 to 8?
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
5 to 9.
Our whiteboard is wrong. 5 to 8.
Yep, 5 to 8.
East Hill Outdoors. There's a secret
Oh, yeah.
Daiwa event.
Yep. The pre-Father's Day sale.
Don't tell anybody. No. So there's... I don't know what we're supposed to say.
Damn good deal, isn't it?
So listen, there's going to be a Father's Day event, but before the Father's Day sale...
We're doing this, eh?
We're doing the Daiwa. It's like a Daiwa night. So there'll be deals on Daiwa.
Good deals.
Good deals.
Very good deals.
There's going to be Daiwa team members.
Yep.
Like myself and Mark and Sean.
Map set is coming down.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
I'm bringing my boat and the battle wagon.
Yep.
So you can have a look at that. There should be some...
You're going to have to wash it.
Yeah, probably not. But there's going to be some new goodies on that for everybody to check out. There is going to be a flipping casting competition.
Yeah.
Where you can win up to 40% off any Daiwa product in the store.
What?
Yep. It's going to be pretty sweet.
It's going to be a great event. It's going to run 5 to 9. The other thing, I'm not supposed to say this. This is insider trading right here. There's going to be special deals on Under Armour.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for some Under Armour fish and Under Armour hunt, this is the night you need to come.
Don't tell them we told you, though.
No.
We're gonna get in trouble for
No.
this.
Yeah. We will. I will get in trouble for this.
So we better not say anything about the respooling station,
Man, what are you trying to get us fired?
I was just checking.
You're going to get us fired.
We're getting emails tomorrow for sure. Probably before we leave.
Oops.
Pretty sure I saw it.
We have
Facebook all
something
about
extra that we're not allowed to announce. But if you come find one of us, we'll hook you up with something special. But we're not allowed to say. Was that legal enough for you, Woody?
Oh, yeah, that's good. That works.
So you come down June 13th, 5 to 9 p.m. We'll be there hanging out. There's going to be a sweet casting competition. There'll be deals across the store. There will be time to ask questions. It's going to be just a rockin' night. Get geared up for bass fishing. I'm
looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Are you packing stickers or?
I'll bring stickers.
Yeah. I'll have stickers on me too.
Right? Yeah, you're all right with that?
Yeah. I'll be honest here. I'm having a drop frame issue.
What is a drop frame?
We don't even know what that is.
Thanks, Woody.
We're averaging 39 to 40 drop frames, and I'd like to reset to 29.9 frame rate.
That means nothing to anybody but you.
Continue on.
Should we go to the QSR right now and wait? Or
No, look, Ian, wave your hand like this. See it? It's back.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
People at home will forgive us
That's
for this
all right.
one. You know what? He's over here having an absolute meltdown. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having problems.
Just having he's dying. He's like, I can shut the show down and restart.
Shut her
this.
down.
Shut her down.
Reboot her.
Chris,
What's going on?
you think on the 13th you come hang out with us at Easto? You want to come?
It's really far away.
The
2 weeks ago.
He'll drive you.
Polish prince.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be there.
You want to come hang out?
I can come chill out. No
You know,
problem.
Chris will answer all your questions on spinning reels.
Yeah.
Spinning,
yeah.
how to
And
skip.
Poland. These
You
are
know
next
what?
for-
We're
Say
We'll
something
get-
in Polish.
yeah. Why don't we do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Say it.
How do you say fear fishing in Polish?
Fear fishing.
Well, fear fishing.
Yeah, even I knew that.
Oh.
Say something in
Straszne
Polish.
ryby.
What?
Straszne ryby.
What does that mean?
Fear fishing.
No way. Say that again.
Straszne ryby.
Stash Nineveh.
Not even
Lunama.
close.
Or
Uh,
you can say
Lunama.
straszne łapanie ryb.
No way.
Yeah.
This is what I want to see. You practice that enough so then the next time, because we've met so many fans lately.
Yep.
There you go.
We have met. The next time somebody comes up and says, "You're the guys from Fear Fishing," I want you to say,
Straszny łapanie ryb.
"Is that it?"
Was
No,
that
it's
it?
like straszne łapanie ryb. Łapanie ryb.
Łapanie ryb.
That's what he said.
Straszny łapanie ryb.
Yeah,
Getting
exactly.
closer, I see.
I'm getting good at this.
It sounds like you're saying something in reverse, like backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
That's Polish.
Yeah, that would be it, actually.
Rewind.
So I translated
That's
that
what
like
it is.
10 times in my head.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the East Hill Cell. The Polish Prince is coming
Yep.
on June 15th. Is the Great Ontario Zone 17 Bass Opener.
Oh yeah.
Dun,
Now,
dun.
the Sunday we have our first tournament of the year, Sean.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to skip pre-fish to do the Northumberland Kids Fun Fish Derby in Bewdley, Ontario.
Nice.
Yes.
At the it's going to be at the Park. Bring your kids down. It's a tournament. There's going to be a ton of giveaways. If you watch my social media around June 1st, there's going to be posts out with all the information. But bring your kids down. Sean and I are going to fish rice in the morning, and then we're going to go to Bewdley. The battle wagon will be in the water because we're going fishing afterwards
Yeah,
too.
we're fishing, yeah.
So
It's opening day.
it's opening day.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to catch some fish. We're going to hang out with some little ones and hopefully inspire some of them to be lifelong fishermen.
Perfect.
We
the
will
plan.
not be giving any of this out at the youth event just because I
It's
don't
not for
think
children.
I don't think they can handle it.
We don't want to send them
Thanks.
home like that.
We're not looking. Yeah,
Give all the kids a rock star and send them home.
that's how. Yeah, that's how I send Ashton
Yeah.
to his mom's. Here,
That's
have
not
this,
happening.
and a dozen donuts.
We're fishing. We're fishing a bass tournament on Balsam.
No way.
Oh, I'm not going to be there.
You're not going to be there?
Yeah, I'm going to be
Oh,
on
maybe I'll-
Dalrymple.
Straszny buddy bitch.
Yep.
Great.
Straszne łapanie ryb.
Well, I am.
The so it's gonna
Good
be.
luck.
We're gonna go. It's gonna
Thank
be a
you.
great day.
Yes.
And then the next day, Sturgeon's all starting. The party happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got an event Saturday night too before we
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we
There's
do.
a pig roast.
Yeah.
I got to edit
Pigger.
this vlog too. This is gonna be crunch time.
It's gonna be an all-nighter.
Might be.
Ooh.
We're gonna wake up on Kyle's lawn.
Should we bring tents?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we bringing tents?
No.
We need a
Have
camper.
a tournament.
It's
Okay, so you're not
fishing.
drinking.
No, we can't finish. Like we show. Here's the deal. Sean and I are going to do the Eastern Tour of the CSFL, but because we're doing the OBN qualifier on the St. Lawrence, we have to qualify for the Classic in 4 events. We cannot miss up any of these events, or we're not going to make the Classic.
Right.
Like Mike Gray.
Can you imagine? Our, like,
Can you imagine your picture on a milk crate?
so the pressure's on. 50 teams go from the Eastern, so we have to finish in the top 50 at every event, no matter what.
We did that last year.
Yeah, you did.
We should be
Barely.
okay, but things happen.
Yeah,
Barely.
From what I heard, it was barely.
Yeah, I'm fishing that event too on Sturgeon.
Yeah.
With our financial expert, Mike Carnegie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Side wagers.
Sure.
Absolutely.
There will be something on that vlog that morning.
Yeah.
Are you
All right.
you're gonna fish it? You're thinking about fishing it?
Yeah, I'm 99% sure we're fishing it, so me and Moose.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I
nice.
think so.
Sweet.
Moosey Moose.
Yeah, Moosey Moose.
In the new boat.
The Lundo.
So,
Nice, nice.
Mhm.
yeah,
How are you gonna skip out of that?
easily.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't
You
even
guys
matter
want to
for
put a
you.
bet on it? Or
No.
it comes in? Oh, no. Why did you look away so fast?
Here we go.
Because we'll
Yeah.
do. You know what? If we
It's
don't
not walleye fishing. Just
see,
letting you
if
know.
we bet you, we'll get beat. But if we don't bet you, we'll be able to come back and be like, "Good
You're
thing you
lucky.
didn't bet us because it
Yeah.
went down to that, boys."
Save me money.
It
It's a
happened.
win-win.
Do we have any more questions, Aram?
I got a question.
Oh, fired
Sure,
up.
yeah.
Where did the lucky underwear go out of the boat?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Which one of you took them?
You
I
said
don't-
it very
That was
Irish.
really Irish.
Hook 'em.
Why would we have dirty underwear?
Somebody took them.
I don't know where they are.
My lucky drawers.
Oh no.
I don't have them. I don't have them.
I don't have them.
Are you guys getting them mounted for me? I just want to know. You can give them to me for my birthday?
No.
No?
No.
Not going to be on a plaque?
No.
On a plaque.
What the hell? Why would they do that?
They were lucky.
They were lucky.
They were lucky.
I do kind of miss them. I don't know where they went. I saw them in the. I have them shoved up.
You
in the,
said I just asked you.
They're probably in a bag
Like,
somewhere.
where
in his
did those
boat shed.
underwear go? Because I thought they were gonna stink up your boat.
No.
I don't know where they went. They were
They're
shoved
fresh.
up in the front of my, like where my feet go when I'm driving my boat, and they weren't there on Saturday.
Ew.
They're on
I
the
don't know
road
where they were.
somewhere.
Obviously flew out.
Maybe they'll bring somebody else luck. You can imagine somebody picked them up and they.
Oh my god.
This is the famous Sean McCall Gitch.
Oh my
I wonder
god.
if he'll sign it.
I want them back.
I want them back. Is there any more questions? You weren't paying attention at all, Amy's?
Well, they kept coming. Oh, Daniel Cheeks, tell the Polish prince to bring pickles, Polish sausage, and that spicy Polish mustard.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want that with Chris.
No.
Do you like pierogies?
Love pierogies.
They're good, eh?
Did you make
Yeah.
them?
I can.
You
Yeah?
can make pierogies?
Yeah,
Why don't
it's
you
not
make
that
us some pierogies? I would
What-
like
what-
some Chris-made
What kind of?
pierogies.
So my buddy, the Pazador family, my buddy Norbert,
Yeah.
I spent a ton of time there, and his mom used to make pierogies and like an assembling line, and then they would freeze them all.
Mm-hmm.
But Norbert and I'd eat them all. They'd be like, listen, this is how seriously good. So we'd make meat pierogies, right? And a whole bunch of different kinds. So they'd be like, do you want to come over to the farm? We're making pierogies on Saturday. I would stop on the way there and buy sour cream.
I gotta be prepared.
And I would eat. They'd be like, she would give.
Do you
me,
like them fried or boiled?
I like them both. So she would give
Yeah.
me like she would like. My job was always to like bag them to freeze them,
Yeah.
but I would eat like more than half.
Yeah, well, how could you not?
And I would have like
Yeah.
my tin of sour cream, and I'd be dipping them, and and she would turn around at least once every 3 or 4 minutes. Norbert's mom would be like, "Do not eat the pierogies; these are not for you, young man."
Wow.
You want to hear how Polish this family is, right? Here, as soon as you hear this, so
how Polish
listen,
they are. What's
listen,
coming
listen,
now?
Are you
eh?
ready?
I'm
So
gonna redeem yourself here.
Mr. Kajik Pazador got really sick.
Pasador, this is bull.
Kajik. He got sick of the kids
I'm assuming that's Polish.
standing in the kitchen with the fridge open and cool, and it was costing him more power to cool the house because the fridge ran all the time. So he went and bought them like a pop with the sliding doors glass so that they could see through for if they were going to stand there and look for food. They could look through the glass and they didn't have to have the door open.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Window shop for
That's
a
something
snack.
my dad would do. My dad walks around the house to make sure that all the power switches are off. Yeah, all the lights are off. I'm like,
Yeah.
Kitchen, eh? Chris, that's the pop of that.
So you want to hear? I got one more Polish story. So Bonik, the golden child, Poland, out in Millbrook, Ontario, they send him to buy fuses, like a whole bunch of industrial fuses for the farm. So it should have been 20 minutes there and back. So 2.5 hours later, he isn't there. He shows up. So he went to one store, bought all the fuses they needed, it added up to X amount of dollars. He stopped at a second store.
Mm-hmm.
The fuses were on sale for 10% off. He bought all the fuses again, drove the other fuses back to the other store to return them, and then drove home. But the stores are 40 minutes apart.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
So he actually spent more money on gas
Yeah,
than he
sure.
saved on the 10%. But he came back to the farm explaining to us how he was borderline a genius for doing this.
borderline.
And then his younger brother, Norbert, spent the next probably 4 or 5 years explaining to him what an idiot he was.
I still have buddies like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, we all do. I got two like that just won't let go.
Oh, yeah.
How many walleye you caught this year?
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to get into it tonight, but the next webcast is going to be like the bass extravaganza. It's opening week. We're going to have some more information on the East Hill sale. We're going to have some more information on the kids derby.
coming.
Exciting time of year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This weekend, I'm actually doing a silver bass tournament.
Really?
Yeah, in Trenton with my bass club.
That'd be cool.
It's going to be interesting. I may go Wednesday and
How many fish limit?
10, I believe.
Yeah.
But you got to get 2-pounders. So I may go down to Trenton on Wednesday to film a vlog and just try some different baits to see how to get, because there's millions of them.
Yeah.
Like herds of them, like giant schools. I need to figure out something to get the big ones to only bite. Pounders can stay at home. I need the 2s.
You got to catch 100 of those first.
I got a bad feeling that's how this is going down.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go down there and try some bigger baits to see if I can get any that only the big ones will take, and maybe it'll take a little longer. But that's my plan for Wednesday. Tomorrow's supposed to rain again.
Oh, wonderful.
How's everybody enjoying the rain?
I think I did hear that it was raining all
2 days in a row.
Right?
It didn't rain.
Wednesday and Tuesday. and
Yesterday and
Wednesday.
today.
Oh, wow.
Every other day it rains.
It's been tough.
Yeah. We're in a drought right now in southern Ontario. 2 days, no rain.
Yeah. Forest fire alerts.
Yeah.
Mark, you wanted to do your final thought?
We're doing final thoughts already?
Yeah. I think we got her all cleaned up
Wait,
here.
I got that really sweet video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle Crothers got a bass boat. TR21. I give him the lesson on how to drive.
He's
Whip
going to
that
be
up.
ripping, son.
Yeah, he's going to be.
Kyle.
He's been going.
Congrats,
This is a good
buddy.
video.
Yeah,
I forgot to play
congrats,
this. Play that.
No problem.
Here we go.
Takes
And then we'll do our final thought. Amber, I'm going to ask you for a final thought in 3 people. Start thinking now.
I'm thinking, right? He's got it written down already.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
You guys ready?
That's fine. Yeah, fire
Yeah, yeah.
away. I want to watch this.
Was there audio with it?
Yeah. This is him on his first rep. Look at him go. So there's a really bad corner coming up here. Hey, that's a sketchy corner. See if he makes it. Watch this. So we're going.
Yeah.
This is 10 minutes into his bass boat career. And we're taking her a little tight. Looks like he's gonna make it. Whoa, up more. Not so tight. Congratulations to Kaya.
Yeah, you made it.
Getting a new bass boat's something exciting.
Oh,
It is.
man,
No
it is.
matter how old it is, or I think
Every
that-
time you get in it, it's exciting.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that he's going to be and it takes you a year. Like I went through like that year that you got it, where all you want to do is drive the thing. Right? I love driving my boat.
Yeah. It's
I
fun.
get like I'm not real big into boat rides, but if somebody suggests going from like Peterborough to Hastings to catch a couple bass, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
drive.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
It's okay if you got a fishing destination at the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, I
Sweet.
can't wait to drive my boat. It's been-
Yeah?
I think it's been 3 days.
I love it.
I love my boat.
Yeah, me too.
You guys
It's
want
been like 2 weeks for
You guys
me.
want to hear a secret?
Sure.
At least 2 or 3 nights a week, I go out and sit in the driveway in my boat and have beer.
Yeah, this is true.
Talk to it.
Mhm.
I can verify.
Ask it to be nice to me this summer. Tell me that in those big decision moments where we need to make choices for tournaments,
He
that
meditates.
you're going to be here for me. I'm not even joking.
He's one with the
Yeah.
boat.
I'm not even kidding you.
Is this why those underwear disappeared?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe. He's using them for a pillow.
Honest to God, I sit in there and
Or he
like
got hungry.
my favorite thing, other than my family. I got 3 real
No.
passions in life. 4.
Yeah.
I got hunting and fishing. I got burning wood. If I could be,
wood. We had
I'm
this
not- I'm
conversation
telling
last
you,
night.
guys,
How he loves to burn wood.
guys, if I could get like sponsors to have fires, I may give up the fishing.
What?
What are you
Quite
talking
fun.
about?
I love it. There's nothing better than sitting outside, just relaxing, burning wood. I love chopping the wood. I love putting it in the fire, and I like watching it burn. Right?
Why don't
Not
you
even kidding.
become
Not even kidding.
Little
arborist?
arsonist over
A what?
Why don't you just chop wood for a living?
Well, I don't want to like cut trees down. I don't mind going over there and getting a piece of wood off the fireplace and splitting it in 2 and throwing it on the fire. I don't want to like a
You get
rock
some
and a
eyes.
I don't want
chainsaw.
a job.
Yeah. Right?
Sweat? What are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't want that.
Sounds like work.
And my other favorite thing is to sit in the bass boat under the shelter and watch thunderstorms.
Yes, that is fun.
No way.
Yeah. Just,
Really?
Like sit out there, relax, and just watch the thunderstorms.
cool.
Right? Yeah. I feel like I don't even know. Like, do you guys have like are you superstitious about fishing?
No.
No?
I don't want a banana on my boat, but other than that,
man, I don't like.
Is that what happened?
What?
Yeah.
Why are you guys looking at me?
I get a little superstitious. I really like my I like my rods and reels. I like some rods and reels better than other rods and reels, and not because I think they're better. I could if I caught let's say I caught a good fish on a $70 rod, I would use that over a $1,000 rod because I have an emotional attachment to it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I'm so deep into this. If I have a rod and a reel, and let's say I'm going to sell said rod and reel, and you come to my house to buy my rod and reel, and for any reason I don't think I like you, I won't sell you that rod and reel.
No, eh?
I got a hard time letting
Comes
my
with an
rods and
interview?
reels go. I got a whole bunch of stuff to sell, and I just can't
Yeah, me
get
too.
it.
Yeah.
I still got a bunch of
And you know
rods
what?
and-
But if you show
rods
up and I really like you, I'm apt to give you a deal on my rod and reel.
Yeah.
But if you get up and I get some creepy vibe, I'm not selling you my rod and reel because I couldn't sleep at night knowing that some asshole's got my rod and reel. I'd be upset.
Right.
I'm not
All
kidding
right.
you. I'm being
It's your
honest
rod
here.
and reel. It can go to who
The
you
other
want it
thing
to.
is, I at some point over the next couple of years, I'm gonna have to start thinking about a new boat. But I really love my boat.
I love my boat.
Right? I would have a
I
re-
really need a new boat.
I really love my boat. My boat's never let me down. It's always been there for me. Right? When I need a friend, it's there.
Stopped you from getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best friend I ever had.
Saved you a ring.
Right? But I often think, like I have a list of people in my head who I'd sell that boat to. And I have a list of people in my head that I would, bury that boat in the backyard before I ever sold it to them.
Yeah.
So I love my boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my third kid.
Boat.
It's really like the oldest.
Nice
Right?
boat.
No, right now, she's a little beat up.
I think
She's
Montana.
seen better days.
Montana's
But it's
your
mine.
firstborn.
Yeah.
Right? I know what it does.
Good use.
Yeah.
It's been put to use.
I
That
love
boat.
my boat too.
Yeah,
Do
I
ya?
love my boat too.
Yeah.
It's an old girl, but I know every square inch of it.
I've never got up in the morning, went out to the boat, and it talked smack to me. Happy to see me.
She's let me down a couple times.
Really?
My boat's pretty angry with me right now.
Yeah.
I took her out 3 times last year because I found them, right?
Yeah. You got some fixing to do too.
Yep.
She's a grind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I kind of feel all fuzzy right now thinking about my boat.
I think that transcends to all things, like as musicians, right?
Yeah.
I still have my very first bass when I was like 12 years old.
Really?
And I could never sell it.
Yeah, you
Never ever sell
Did you ever pick it up and play it?
Yeah, every now and again.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling good about something.
Nice.
Did you guys know that Mark plays the ukulele?
Yeah, I do.
Really? Like well or as good as you walleye fish?
No.
Not well.
No.
Not well.
Amazingly well.
Really?
Oh, come on.
See this guy.
No.
So
What kind of ukulele you got?
Epiphone.
listen to
Les
this.
Paul?
Les Paul.
Here's the challenge. You have 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and the next show before we go, your final thought is you're gonna play us a song.
Yeah.
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 He can.
Did he
you
not
can do
send
the
you the
outro.
music video he did the other day?
No.
No, I know. We sent it to you. You and Joan.
What? Were you?
You and Joan. That
What?
was all that got it.
He sent me a love song the other day.
No
Oh,
way.
yeah, that was good.
Hey, flip that over to me. I can play it right now.
Send it to the group
You
chat.
okay with that?
Send it to the just fire it to the group
Oh,
chat.
it's epic.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right.
If not,
Are you okay?
in
No.
2 weeks. If not, in 2 weeks.
I made this
We
one.
can do both.
Okay, can I set it up first? Can I set it up?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. 'cause it's gonna
Hannah
take
was
me.
gone to her last dance competition of her life. She's always done it. So I sent them a little video just kind of. She's really sick. She's sicker than a dog, poor girl.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah,
shout
all
out to
weekend.
Hannah.
Yeah. it's
Hope you feel
terrible,
better.
Terrible. So just a quick little pick me up video. Can't find it. That's too bad.
Hold on.
Oh,
Well, it's those big thumbs getting in the
I
way.
got so many. I got a million messages, right?
not from me.
He'll text you something and one word will make sense and then the rest of it's
Um,
gibberish and then the next word makes sense. It's just those big thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve
Look at those.
Thero.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any questions while we're
Hey Sean,
waiting?
how are you, man? It's Big Steve from Bob Cajun.
Big Steve and Bob
you.
Cajun.
What's up, Steve?
Yeah, right on.
And nice to see you and Ian doing your thing, catching some nice fish.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I got-
Nice.
there it is.
Oh,
right here.
and Twin City Outdoors, sorry, is dying for a shout out.
Twin City Outdoors.
We've responded to 2 of his questions with no mention of his
Oh,
name.
story. Twin City Outdoors. What is
That's my
Twin
bad.
City Outdoors?
I don't know.
Hook us up. Maybe we'll
Twin
come to the
Cities
Twitties.
Outdoors.
Do you think that's Minnesota? Why is Minnesota
it.
the Twin
You
Cities?
see it? Oh God!
Well, I'm throwing something out here. Why
I can't believe I'm letting you guys see this.
why is Minnesota the Twin Cities?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Twin Cities Outdoor, shout out.
I don't know.
I feel like they're from Wisconsin. Is that true?
Yeah.
It's the funny
Play
thing is the hat. You guys can't see this yet, but when you're ready, let me know.
Fire away.
This is to my wife and my daughter.
And
everyone,
Sean
so-
McCall.
So don't.
Yeah, Sean McCall.
So don't judge.
Wait.
This is beautiful.
He totally
For
said
you,
this to me.
Mark.
Final thought.
Kudos
All
to
right.
you.
This is my final
No,
thought.
is it?
Yep, right now.
You
I
don't want
have-
your-
I'm out for next week. I'm doing it right now.
You don't want a final rebuttal?
Here we go.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Epic.
Oh. Anybody watching at home?
She says it's cold outside. She lives in Marie.
We're talking campfires, baby.
She's always worried about things like that.
Nice harmony.
She says it's all gonna might as well be my fault.
I forgot the words.
She only sleeps when it's raining.
Yeah, buddy, I love it.
Oh, that's
Yeah?
good.
I love it.
Oh, that's good, dude. I love it. That was good too.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
Good for you,
thank
Mark. You have a final rebuttal?
Nope.
That
That's
was
it.
good.
Hold your family close. That's my final thought.
Tatoska, you got a final thought?
Thank you for inviting me.
Hey,
on a FearFishing.
thanks for coming, man.
Yeah,
No
man.
worries.
You gonna do some more vlogs with me this summer?
Sounds good.
You're a
Me and
man
you
of
go
Tell me
fishing?
when you want to go.
I'd like to go to
fishing.
Kuching. I've never been. When bass
Oh,
opens,
buddy.
I'd like to go there.
He's the Kuchasing.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Kuching
You should
King.
have seen what I seen today, man.
Wow, how many names does this guy have?
He's the Polish prince, but when he gets on Cooch, he's the
Well,
king.
When we
He's a
get
Kuching
to
King.
when we get to Aurelia, will they roll out the red carpet?
I don't really know. I don't think so.
He's
They
got
will.
private roads to Aurelia.
Really?
Yeah. Escorts.
Helicopter flights.
Sean,
Police
final thought?
escorts.
My final thought: don't be afraid to get off the water and go to another lake in the same day.
Good.
Yeah,
That's a
man.
good tip. Yeah, the double
Adventure.
lake. You know what we should set? I think we should pick a date and we should do a triple lake day.
No,
What?
No.
Let's do three. From like
Quick.
We're 13, 14 hours into a day in 2 lakes.
we'll just have to speed them up, pound some fish and keep going. We need to find like 3 that are really close. Do
Close
a
lakes.
3-header.
You could do that easily.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can do
yeah.
Cooch,
A 3-header.
Dalrymple, and Canal.
You know what? You could do
In one
tri
day.
lakes. You could do tri lakes
and we'll do it with the prince.
Yeah.
I've done it.
and just hop.
I've done it a couple times.
That's way each of us can take a turn driving and napping.
And they're smaller. No, they're smaller lakes.
There we
can
go.
Get them done quick.
I'd like to do
Yeah.
Dalrymple too. Never
Dalrymple's
fished it.
amazing.
Never fished it.
That's where I'm fishing the opener.
Nice.
Wait.
Dalrymple's awesome.
Yeah, he's the Dalrymple dick.
Hey, ask him about the 5-pounder I told
Yeah,
you to
yeah.
catch under the same dock that I've caught a 5-pounder.
yeah.
Sure enough, he pulls it up.
He's
Amber,
the Dalrymple daddy-o.
what's your final thought?
Spend time with your family.
That was
Doing
Mark.
what the kids want.
Is that what you wrote down?
Yeah, I did.
You do what the kids want.
You do. I think.
I'm going fishing.
If they-
Let's be honest here.
It's hard to find something for a 7-year-old boy to do with a 15-year-old girl.
Ashton's really into baseball. She could go out the backyard and throw balls on him.
Well, that's not fun for her or me. There's going to be a black eye for sure.
500 up. Eh? We were talking about it on the way here.
Yeah.
This week,
Or pig.
this is not my final thought, but this week, shout out to Ash for taking one in the face.
Yeah.
We were
Oh,
playing
did he?
catch. I threw the ball, and he never even moved his head. Ate her right in the mouth.
He was
Oh,
testing the waters.
Yeah,
Ate her,
yeah.
ate her
Does
right in
this
the mouth.
really hurt?
Right?
Oh yeah.
It get like it. There's a little tears. He was, so he, and this is why the shout outs happened. There's some tears. There was a bloody lip. We went in the house. We talked it out, and I said that I'd taken at least 25 baseballs to the head in my life.
No.
You can either.
Is that where aluminum comes from?
Yeah.
My speech impediment.
It was a bat.
I was like, here's the deal.
That's amazing.
I was like, here's the deal. You can either quit baseball or you can wipe them tears and we'll go back outside and we'll keep practicing. He went outside and he caught 6 balls in a row.
Nice.
Yeah.
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 That's
He's-
not a way to teach him. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ash.
The
He
moral of the
swam
story
like
here
a
is
champ.
I'll
Yeah,
never.
man.
But between me and you guys, I threw the ball, and it was like slow motion. Hit him in the head. It was like the Kennedy assassination.
Oh Jesus!
Just like it was like
that's graphic.
listen,
Yeah.
back to front. Back to front.
Did you hit him with a 60-mile-an-hour ball?
Yeah, it was going pretty good. He wanted it overhit. He gets all
Was it
mad.
hard ball, softball?
It was like a hard ball, but one of those soft, spongy ones. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
like a
it had,
practice ball or
yeah.
whatever.
So, but yeah,
Yeah.
he got I just picked her up and turned her, and he kept yelling at me for throwing it to him underhand. He wanted to catch overhand ones. So I picked the ball up, I turned around and gave her a toss, and he's just back to front.
Are you throwing them straight up and letting them conk them in the head?
No. This was like a line drive.
That's a fun lesson.
It was like it wasn't like super fast, but it was like straight enough to be a line drive.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor Ash.
Well,
He walked her off, and you know what?
Yeah.
The next
He got back up.
on Sunday we went and we went to National Sports, and he the first thing he asked for is if he could have a baseball bat.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
They've been
Nice.
playing catch in the yard every night
Yeah, we have
this
been.
week.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And now they have a bat, and I'm scared. You never know.
You see it as a weapon or
Both.
destruction?
A little both.
Windows
I don't
are
think you'll
about
More
destruct
destruction
anything.
than fun?
I'm just feeling like the windows need to be boarded.
He hit the ball, and it never
Hit
made
away.
it from me to the door.
I know, but
Like,
there's
nothing
just
to
that
worry.
one
He's not going.
chance. I was a heavy
What do you
hitter
mean?
when I
What?
was kids.
How you were a heavy
swear
hitter?
to God.
So you were like Barry Bonds, up to the plate
No.
with your big waddling ass,
Yeah.
and just smoked them.
Yeah.
633 home
I was
runs.
playing. It wasn't t-ball, but it was.
Really,
it was
you
hardball.
were a heavy.
T-ball.
Who uses in the same sentence heavy hitter
And
and
t-ball.
t-ball? like I
I'm
can just
telling
picture.
you,
I can
if you
just
hit it in
picture.
the right spot, you have the right bat.
Right
at the
now,
right
you're
place.
about you're 5'4", 100 pounds. So I imagine that you were smaller when
You think I'm
t-ball.
5'4"?
Yeah, when you were.
5'4". What?
So
With heels.
I imagine, right? I have this picture in my head of this 2'6", 30-pound kid, right?
30 pounds.
Walking up to
size
the
of our family
the batter's box with the t-ball there. The
wasn't
coach,
t-ball, the
listen, the
coach-
coach putting the ball on the t-ball and go, everybody move back, big hitter, everybody move back. They're yelling at the right
No,
fielder
I
to move it
swear.
over because sometimes.
Every time I got up to
the right
bat
bat in
game,
her
there was
hand.
like 3 or 4 at bats.
Listen,
and I hit.
God.
I have this
I hit
thought.
way into the outfield, and all the boys were like, "She's a heavy hitter." I swear to God.
That's what your nickname was when you were young?
Now listen, when I was a little kid, I thought a soccer ball was the size of a beach ball. So are you sure that like somewhere here,
We're sorry, but that's not cool.
this, you know what? This is funny, and this is at least the third time this week I've heard this story.
Oh, no. It is pretty funny.
You can make it. If
We
you can
bought
connect that ball and bat.
bought Ashton this bat, and you would have thought that we just bought Hank Aaron a bat. Like,
Listen,
she was like, "You're
if
gonna."
he's anything like his father, he's gonna overachieve in about 3 pitches.
Yeah. No. He's 2'6" and 30 pounds. What do you think? Like he's outside stretching like Bo Jackson? Was he gonna jump over the playset next?
Listen, anything
got
can
dreams.
happen. It only lasted for me for like half the season, and then I was like, I didn't know how to do it.
Wait. So you were on steroids?
Yes.
And you stopped taking them, and all the boys
I
were
can
like,
neither
"Move in."
confirm nor deny.
She's bunting. Somebody really called you a heavy hitter?
Yeah.
I've seen you play baseball.
You've seen me play baseball
Oh my God.
with men's bats that are 5 times too
What's
heavy
the
for
difference
me.
between a men's bat and a
Because
kid's
it's
bat?
hard to hold or hard to swing a bat.
So
that's
listen,
too
you have a
heavy.
hard time swinging a bat, but you
look
used
at-
to be a heavy hitter in grade 4.
You're digging yourself a hole.
I'm out.
Seriously.
I'm done.
You're-
I'm not doing
That's
it.
funny.
You're gonna go missing like Mike Gray over here. You've been missing since 2012.
You know what? You'll never live this down. First time I see you at a tournament, I'm gonna be like, heavy hitter.
Move back, guys. Yeah.
I can't
if
do it.
any of the
I'm
guys
gonna
we
take
fish
Ashton's
tournaments
bat.
against, everybody take off with their trolling motor and just move their bat.
I got the heavy hitter in the back.
You know what would be the best? If everybody threw baseballs to her all summer long. Mike Williams, I hope you're watching right now.
Why?
That's funny.
Because Mike would bring you a baseball. What do you got?
Make
Final
sure
thought?
it's a hard ball. No softball.
You know what, guys?
Yeah.
Be like a caterpillar, eat a lot, sleep for a while, wake up beautiful.
Really? Where did that come
Wow.
from? Wow. That was deep, buddy.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
It probably is on one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say something, but I won't. My final thought. All I can think about is heavy hitter.
Be a heavy hitter.
We need a T-shirt with a picture of Amber, like
Yeah.
Bo Jackson, that says heavy hitter.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
It's coming.
My final thought is be safe out on the water. And here's the big one. Do not block the boat ramp.
Oh, don't be a dick.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that
People
guy.
block a boat ramp?
We had one guy park. I'm not going to say anything. We had one guy who...
I'm not going to say anything, but we had one guy.
At Rosedale.
Like, it's obvious you don't park there. It's plain.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew exactly where you were.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I know
Remember that
exactly
guy,
where he
Chris?
is. Yeah. I know exactly where he
don't
is.
park. Like, we could hardly get the boat. So,
Yeah.
2 times. So, the guy parks, and you can't, like, you had a hard time getting my truck. Like, I have a big F-150 and a boat trailer to get turned around there.
And then a guy with a couple jet skis comes in and backs right in.
But the even better part is, Rosedale's got, like, that turnabout.
Yeah.
So, we finally got my boat out of the water. Guy in front of us with, like, a pleasure boat. Quotations. Pleasure boat. Pulls the boat out of the water, drives about 15 feet and stops. You can't drive out there. We couldn't get out of the we couldn't get we couldn't get out of the way.
Like,
He's
dude.
decided to unpack the whole cottage.
Oh, jeez. I know the guy. Yeah.
His name's Bruce.
Oh, yeah?
Now, they're all Bruces now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's another one.
I know this.
There's heavy hitters and there's Bruces. Then we go to Lake Seymour, and there's nothing wrong with like loading your family up, but
Yeah.
don't do it on the boat launch.
No.
Take it over to the dock, move it out of the way.
Listen, know your launch too. If there's crazy heavy current,
Yeah.
have somebody that can drive the truck and boat, or truck and trailer, and have somebody that can drive the boat. It's that easy,
Yeah.
right? If you need help, there's lots of guys standing there. Ask somebody
For
hey.
sure.
Yeah.
I would rather help than wait 45 minutes.
Yeah, me too.
Really, honestly, I don't mind parking your boat, your truck. I've had people, honest to God, I've had people over the years who, when I fish by myself, I've had some really nice people who I kind of half knew, back me in and go like park the truck to me, and then when they were coming back to the boat, throw me the keys.
Nice.
So I wouldn't do that with complete strangers. The guy from the bathroom today, a little weird. Probably not going to give him my truck keys.
You never told us about this.
I don't think we should get into
It's
this.
super sketchy.
It was super sketchy. It was like weird.
That's an offline conversation.
We may be getting like
Okay.
a Doberman and
Okay.
security in the near future.
Wow.
Is a Doberman Polish or German?
German, I think.
German.
Or even.
Any
Do they-
Polish dogs?
Yeah, is there a Polish dog?
I've had a Polish dog from the street meet.
Shih Tzus, aren't
Yeah,
they
man.
Polish?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Little dick.
this is getting way off topic.
Yeah.
Heavy hitter. Thanks for joining us.
That was great.
You know what? Before the next webcast, I'm going to get you to go outside and give Ashton some batting tips. Till next time, my friends. Have fun fishing.
Good night.